Comparing decimals. In this nugget, the learning objective is to compare decimals with greater and less than symbols. These symbols are used to show which number is bigger or smaller. Let's recap how to use them. To start, we look at comparing these two numbers, 36 and 29. 36 is the biggest number. But when we're comparing numbers, instead of saying that a number is bigger than another number, we say that it is greater than. And instead of saying smaller than, we say less than. So to compare these two numbers, we can say 36 is greater than 29, or 29 is less than 36. Now let's have a look at how you can use greater or less than symbols. The symbols can face either way. We need to work out which way they should face. To help us remember, you can think about Charlie Crocodile. Now, Charlie Crocodile is greedy and will eat the biggest number. So he must face that biggest number. Here, the biggest number is 36. So the more than or less than symbol will be open towards that number. So this is the correct symbol, and this shows that 36 is greater than 29. Now let's have a look at how you can compare decimals. We've got these two decimals here, 4.9 and 4.2. Let's represent them with counters in the place value grid so that we can compare them easily. So, we put them in the grid here. Let's start with 4.9. That's got 4 ones and 9 tenths. And now 4.2, that's got 4 ones and 2 tenths. So we start by comparing the ones. Both numbers have 4 ones, so then we move to the tenths. 4.9 has more tenths, so that means that 4.9 is the biggest number. So now we need to decide which way round the greater than or less than symbol should go. And remember, the symbol should always be open towards the largest number. Just imagine that crocodile's mouth open towards that biggest number, ready to eat it. So the symbol is going to face 4.9. This statement shows that 4.9 is greater than 4.2 and also 4.2 is less than 4.9. Now let's compare two more decimal numbers, this time 0.24 and 0.31. Again, let's represent these numbers in a place value grid to help us to compare them. 0.24 has no ones, so we haven't got any counters in the ones column. It's got 2 tenths and 4 hundredths. Now 0.31, that again doesn't have anything in the ones column. It's got 3 tenths and 1 hundredth. So both digits have got nothing in the ones column. So we move on to the tenths. 0.24 has got 2 tenths and 0.31 has got 3 tenths. 3 tenths is more than 2 tenths, so 0.31 must be bigger. It doesn't matter that 0.24 has more hundredths because hundredths are less than tenths. So now let's work out which way round the greater than or less than symbol should go. Remember, 0.31 is greater because it's got 3 tenths, so the greater than or less than symbol must be open towards this greater number. So this statement shows that 0.31 is greater than 0.24 or 0.24 is less than 0.31. Now it's your turn. Can you write out these numbers with the correct symbol to compare them? Pause the video and have a go. Well done! If you knew that 11.9 was greater than 11.8, 1.39 is greater than 1.36, and finally 0.52 is greater than 0.46. Well done if you got all of the symbols around the correct way. So remember, when you're comparing decimals, identify the value of each digit in the number. Decide which number is biggest or smallest. And when choosing which symbol to use, think about a greedy crocodile and position the symbol so that the crocodile faces the greatest number. And use the words greater than or less than to compare the numbers in words.